Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another retro figure unboxing, and today we are doing this X-Men Savage Land 2-pack of Joseph and Amphibious, which if you're not familiar, Joseph was Magneto, as kind of like a weird storyline they did where he, got amnesia, forgot who he was, and was in the Savage Land. But this is done by Toy Biz. This was kind of, way later in the Toy Biz run of X-Men era figures. As you can see there's the Angel, the kind of Savage Land Wolverine with, the big shoulder pads, Storm, and then Kazar and Zabu. But this is the 2-pack containing Joseph and Amphibious. And if you see my previous video listings, you probably saw the unboxing I just did for the Black Violator from McFarlane Toys. If you haven't already, go check that out. Pretty nice figure. But same case scenario, we've got ourselves a damaged and destroyed box here. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and give these figures a new life on the display shelf, get them out of this crusty ass old box, and check out the quality of these. Get a little bit of nostalgia in our life because they don't make figures like these anymore. That's for sure. So let's go ahead and get to ripping it open. Find the opening down here on the end of the box. Boy, box is so destroyed and beat up. But it's okay though. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Toy Biz X-Men figures, so I don't mind it at all. These have a lot of plastic tie downs inside, strapping them down, so let's go ahead and get all those securements removed. Securements, I wonder if that's a word. I think it is, maybe not. I might be crazy. Maybe it's all this old plastic getting to my brain and rotting it out. Could be that too. But yeah, no, as a kid, I collected X-Men Toy Biz stuff like an absolute crazy person. It was the absolute first toy line that I actually collected in a very completionist type of way. Now, granted, I was obviously a kid, so all my stuff was out of box. Open it, ripped it open on Christmas Day, birthday, whatever the occasion was. Go to local Toys R Us, check out the new X-Men figures. And so, there's been a couple I've gone back and picked up over the last couple years to add back into my collection, like some of my favorites from prior, such as the Age of Apocalypse set. I managed to get all of those mint on card. And if you actually check out my video list, I believe I did a retro figure review on those. I did not open them because, boy, they were expensive. But the cards on them were beautiful and they were in immaculate condition. So it's nice being able to show those off, talk about them, and kind of relive my love of that particular set. Because it was my favorite X-Men Toy Biz set, was that Age of Apocalypse set. Man, that Wolverine missing the hand came out. And at the time, I had been reading comics prior to the Age of Apocalypse story stuff coming out. But when that stuff came out, though, it put me into a whole nother, stratosphere of actually, reading comics and, basically diving head deep into them. So it was definitely a big part of my growing as a lover of comics, things like that. So here we go. We've got them freed up out of the box. First off, I can say that there is no odd residue or anything on these figures, which is pretty cool. Amphibious does not pose almost at all. The head is a squirt toy, so that's cool. Never owned this one before, so that's interesting to know. The arm does move up and down, but that's it. No other posability in this guy. He's almost as big as Magneto. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep calling him Magneto. I know it's quote-unquote Joseph, but call a spade is Magneto. But I love how, man, I don't know, this shoulder pad thing already kind of shifted. So it is not being very friendly in terms of not wanting to fall apart already from age. The joints in the arms and the legs still feel pretty nice. Obviously, this predated ankle joint, so no ankle or toe articulation there. Head has almost zero movement just because of the molding on the hair back here, and it is hard plastic, so there's not going to be any kind of like give where it's like rubber and you can kind of maybe shift it up a little bit. The little belt here that goes across his chest, that is molded on just like the regular belt, as well as the little belt around his quad. I like how they try to put a little extra deco on the pants to kind of show that they're, you know, torn and tattered. I do like that. And in general, let's just call it what it is. This design of X-Men costume, which is basically, you know, the same design they used for like Morph and that like early 90s cartoon X-Men style costume. Probably my favorite X-Men costume design. Forge's costume looked a lot like this. I don't know, just that basically primarily yellow with the blue sides and the blue tights with the yellow trunks. Really, really enjoyed the aesthetic of that figure design. So this accessory that comes with it, so it looks like it's some kind of a disc launcher or something. Trying to figure out how this works. It's very confusing. But the little disc wheel here at the end turns, and it's got some kind of pull mechanism to it. But I can't quite tell how it works. There's a stop piece there. It stops it from going. So maybe it just... I guess this may be to imply that it shoots or something. Man, I've got no idea. That's very odd. And it's really tight in there too, so I don't think it's supposed to come out necessarily. We'll try to pull it. There we go. Okay, so we'll pull that out. So there's the disc accessory that goes on the end of the gun. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe if you push on it real hard, maybe that's the gimmick. You just have to like really... Okay, well that answers our question. You just gotta use it like a needle. Just pop that on there and there you go. That's an interesting weapon. That flew all the way across the room, so your boy Roger's just gonna let that lay there. I'm not gonna get up and break up the video. But the aesthetic of the weapon is cool. I love all these axe heads on there. You know, definitely, you know, did a little extra to make them look like they're kind of worn and tattered. Very nice. Definitely looks like some kind of a weird archaic weapon you would build in the Savage Land. And let's go ahead and see how it fits on his arm. So yeah, fits over the wrist pretty nice. You probably go up above the wrist guard though, because down here around the hand it doesn't go on super tight. Let's try it on this arm instead. There we go. Okay, that is a much tighter fit. No shifting, moves just fine. That's actually really nice. See how the figure stands with it on. Okay, so the weight balancing of this is very nice. The figure's not very heavy. Obviously, a lot of these Toy Biz figures were pretty light plastic, which resulted in a lot of them being destroyed pretty easily. But all of the joints and the paint and the deco, everything looks great on this figure, even though the box looked like absolute garbage. I mean, this looks like a brand new figure I just went down to the store and bought. Man, this is really nice. I wish Amphibious had something other than a hand. Like, you know, he's like, hey, stop in the name of love. Or teacher, teacher, ooh, ooh, pick me, pick me. That's all I can think of with Amphibious. But overall, man, these are pretty cool. These are really nice. These are going to go great on the shelf, and I can't wait to put some water in this dude's head. I'm going to try it. I'm still a child at heart. I'm going to put some water in this sucker, and I'm going to give it the old squirt ski. So as far as quality of the figure, the quality is off the chart. Still holds up very well. All the joints are still good even after all these years. Let me see if I can find the copyright on the box in this bad boy. See when this SOB was made. 1997. That tells you anything. So yeah, we're looking at a 23-year-old figure right here. Or, well, 25-year-old figure. Wow, that's incredible. 25-year-old figure. And it's actually still very nice and holds up. Solid 8 out of 10 on this one. Very nice. If Amphibious had some more posability with it, probably could have even got a 9 or a 10, but I understand that when you have little animal characters they put with packs back then, a lot of times you were lucky if they had any movability or posability at all. So the fact that it even has an arm that moves, I'll take it. at least helps balance it. But they look really good standing next to each other. Can't complain. So this is very nice. Savage Land, Joseph, and Amphibious 2-pack. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoy these Marvel X-Men Toy Biz figures. They're just, oh man, they make me feel a certain way I wish I could describe, and I know a lot of you probably feel it too. So thank you guys for checking out this review and unboxing. I certainly appreciate your love and support. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to go back and check out my other retro action figure reviews. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at CollectingRaj. And there you can check out some pictures of some of the stuff that I unboxed. But guys, it's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you for checking it out, and as always, have yourselves an awesome week.